Okay, now we're going again. Here we go. This is our new part of our new down community center at the river. We're building a big. They got a big project going down here to the river, getting our Riverside Park redone. So, of course, this is the bridge. That's the White River. Runs right through town. All right, all you big fancy modern vehicles, I'm going to let you off the hook today. Let you pass me, but I'm not happy about it. All right. This is just the viaduct going from south from Batesville to Southside. But got corn over here starting to mature on the left-hand side of the car here. They use that for the poultry plants here in town. They use that corn. That's who it's grown for. So, got pasture land over here. But it's just a nice place. I mean, I really, thumbs up, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I enjoy living here. Of course, you know, I'm almost 60 years old now, so it's kind of boom, 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 boom. Oh, I hate that. I don't know why they fixed that road this way. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just doing kind of a stream of consciousness monologue here. But first time I ever spun a car was in this curve right here. My dad and I were driving my 81 Trans Am back home one night. It had like black ice, and that dude spun about right here, spun 180 degrees all the way across the lane and stopped right there by that tree in that driveway. Talk about scared to death. My dad thought it was funny. I didn't think it was funny so much. Here's the big curve where all the trucks turn over if they're not careful. That's why they built this thing over here to the right, is so they can direct traffic around accident sites. Just in case, because when these trucks turn over up here, I mean, it just hamstrings this, blocks this traffic for hours and hours. People trying to get in and out of town. This is officially Southside. Southside's a relatively new town. It's always been here, but it was always just kind of outside Batesville, but they decided to consolidate, you know, and incorporate and make their own little town. So they're officially a town now. But okay, on through this light down here on the right, we're coming up on the airport, Batesville Municipal Airport. See one of the runways out there, and the hangars over on the other side of the runway. Just a small town airport. Got one little building. Had an exciting incident. It's been a few years now. Somebody flew in here in a Learjet and lost their brakes on landing, or didn't know they had brakes or something. And anyway, they had no brakes, and they ended up running off the end of the runway down here and went through all the lights and everything. And the only thing that stopped it from coming out on the highway was this perimeter fence that you're fixing to see right here. In fact, you may even can see the new section where they replaced the fence where it's shinier. But it was right there. It destroyed all that and almost came right out on the street. It was about 5 foot from this road right here. So that was pretty exciting happening. But just country living. I mean, we live, you know, we're not a metropolis or anything. We've got, I guess, pretty much what we need, but we don't have a lot of excess, you know, excess businesses or industries. Of course, everybody's heard of Bad Boy lawnmowers. They're made here in Batesville. And also, if you've heard of Intimidator or the Spartan mowers, they're made here in Batesville. That recently got bought by Toro, the major lawn care company, but that's the Spartan mowers started here as well. Now we're coming up on the dealerships here finally. Of course, there's Everett Kia. That was Mark Martin Kia, but Everett bought that. And then you've got Mark Martin Ford right here with his museum that he has inside there. And then right here on the right is Chevrolet Buick GMC. We'll pull in for just a little drive through. Look at a whole bunch of stuff here that I can't afford and probably wouldn't buy if I could. I don't know, the newest trucks, they don't appeal to me. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me. But they're mostly pickups and Buicks nowadays. That's what they sell, so. Anyway, this is the main dealership right here. Of course, it has the same look as all the Chevrolet places do now. There's Mordecai Martin. He dates from the time of this GTA. He's worked here a long time. Then it just kind of transitions into the Dodge place here. Scottwood, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge. I brought my 19 here a couple times, but that's all. Luckily, I've got somebody that can work on it. I don't have to pay those prices. Boy, they used to love me when I had that Eco Diesel pickup, mankind. I'd bring it out here, and I mean, they would sock it to you, boy. That's one reason I'm glad I don't have an Eco Diesel anymore. But they're mostly trucks also. They sell a lot of Ram trucks. They sell a lot of Jeeps. They sell a lot of Jeeps. For some reason, I really like that. I don't know why. Don't hate me, but I like the way that looks. I think that's probably got the 6-cylinder engine in it, like this in the Ram pickups. But man, I like that body. It looks nice. Better than the last Charger, that's for sure. Anyway, that's the Chevrolet place. So just a little tour, taking you around town, showing you some places. One of these days, after 38 years, I'm going to get the hang of that throttle. I don't know. And not snap my head off every time I try to drive it. But anyway, I'll head back to town and probably talk to you here just a little bit later. Thank you.